With new expansions, we have legendary storylines. But do we also have legendary armor? Well, the answer to that is yes. Ooh, ASMR. Hello, my legendary people. Today we are talking about legendary armor, a legendary community for a legendary topic. So many high-tier rewards. The next part in my video coverage for the expansion Secrets of the Obscure, I thought that I'd dip my toes into the conversation regarding the legendary armor set coming with this expansion. And also, maybe some of the controversy that is surrounding it, but little spoiler, I don't really care about that. So let's get into the actual blog post that talks about the legendary armor for Guild Wars 2. Of course, this is all we know at the moment of recording. The blog post reads, oh yes, there I go again. Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure will also introduce a new set of legendary armor, Obsidian Armor. This will be the first set that doesn't require heavy investment into raids or competitive experiences. Instead, the various crafting components come from open-world gameplay in Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure. The new legendary armor set is planned for release in the second major update following the expansion's launch. You'll be able to begin working toward it on August 22nd though. Crucial components will be available to acquire, and you'll be able to start training your Astral Ward masteries to unlocked crafting recipes. Part of the necessary steps for completing your legendary armor will be completing the Astral Ward and Rift Hunter's armor collections. And that is the rundown on the blog post for what we currently know about the Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure legendary armor set. So the very first paragraph actually reveals a huge element of this armor collection, and that you're going to be able to get this through open world play. And this is the first time that this is happening. Usually, players will have to engage with raids, strike missions, competitive PvP, or grind many matches in World vs. World in order to acquire legendary armor. And legendary armor, just as a preface, is no better stat-wise compared to ascended gear. However, it comes with the perk of being able to change out your actual stats at any given time so that you don't have to go and craft multiple sets of armor, and you just have one set and all the stats on there freely selectable. So legendary armor is a huge quality of life item, and it allows players to create and customize their characters to their desires, be it for open world builds, or if you're looking to do higher end content such as raids, strike missions. Doesn't really affect PvP, but it does affect World vs. World as well. So there are major reasons to get legendary armor. However, I imagine most players don't actually have a full set of legendary armor when you're looking at the community as a whole. I imagine most players tend to gravitate towards the more open world story experience and the higher end difficulty of strike missions, raids, and competitive player versus player. That is most likely a smaller pool of the community. So seeing this open world legendary armor collection come in just means that more players will have the legendary armor available to them and allow them yet another option at collecting that legendary armor. Now, some players have had quite an issue with this, saying that legendary armor in and of itself should be a testament of skill and or commitment to a higher end gameplay format such as the previously aforementioned ones. Now, if you're coming to this channel for my personal belief, I'm just gonna cut straight to the point. These are digital items in a game that are no better than ascended gear. However, it comes with the perk of being able to select any of the stats that you wish. And I'm all here for players, new, casual, or hardcore, to be able to create and procure their gear stats that they want for whatever type of content that they want. So just cutting straight to the point, I really don't care. Plus, we don't have a lot of information in regards to how in-depth this open world collection process will be. They have confirmed that you'll need to acquire the 2 other armor sets with this expansion, the Astral Ward and Rift Hunter's armor. So you do have to spend some time in the open world of this new expansion, and depending on how elaborate those collections will be, there might be a fairly decent time sink that even open world players will have to sink in. So I really have no hard feelings, nor am I over the moon by this, as I'm a player that already has full sets of legendary armor for heavy, medium, and light classes. So this doesn't necessarily affect me in terms of the actual function of, but what I am happy about is that we're getting another set of legendary armor. I think that's kind of something that I'm focusing on more so than anything, and I kind of hope most players would, is that we're getting yet another set of legendary armor. And legendary armor usually has a quest line, lore quest line attached to it, hopefully, that will be engaging content and something to do in the expansion. But then on top of this, new visuals. Usually, yes, these look great as they are, and as we see it in the concept art, these look phenomenal and really edgy and cool, but they also have a more legendary effect to it. They have particle effects, they have transformation effects, they can change the way that you look at your character and open up different customization options. And to those players who are maybe a little saddened that this won't get players into raid strike missions and, you know, world versus world in a more professional or a more serious sense, I feel like at this point in Guild Wars 2's lifespan, if players haven't given those game modes a try and or haven't committed some time to learning those game modes, then I don't really imagine them slotting into those game modes anytime soon. We could even see the opposite of this, where because more open world players or quote-unquote casual players, now that they might be able to attain their legendary armor, they might just feel a little bit more comfortable going into these higher end structures and might not feel like they're dragging the team down as much as if they hadn't had ascended quality stats. And the quality of life of changing out their stats need be. And to go with that, also changing out builds, as that has also become much more flexible. So I see this as a net positive, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about the potential controversy around this implementation of open world legendary armor. And then we also have some concept art in regards to these legendary sets. We have the male version of the light, medium, and heavy. Now, I gotta say, I'm a little excited for the heavy armor set. It looks like a true to form paladin cleric. And of course we have medium armor, which just looks so stealthy and deadly and really dangerous. You don't want to touch that armor because you will probably get your skin sliced up. And then we have the light armor, which takes a little bit of a different route in terms of not having any type of robes or skirts or drapery. It's very form-fitting and looks also very spiky. Now, my favorite is the heavy. I also really appreciate the medium. Personally, the light armor might be something that I'll have to see a little bit more when it comes to like in-game rendering and if there are any of those legendary effects tied to it. But it looks really nice and it looks really detailed. I'm of course interested to see how this is going to look on more female models, because we can have some variations when it comes to that. And then also Char, Asura, Norn, sometimes they have more interesting proportions, but having any taste of what the legendary armor will look like is huge. I'm really, really happy about that. And yeah, I mean, this is what I assume to be the legendary armor. I guess it could be the Rift Hunters. I don't think this will be the Astral, unless we haven't seen the legendary armor. I think it is the legendary armor, I'm pretty sure. People are talking about it as if it is the legendary armor, so I will too, because I like to follow on bandwagons. It's much safer that way. But yeah, that's the legendary armor for the new expansion, Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure. I don't know if I'm missing anything, am I? I don't think I am. If I am, please scream at me down in the comments. And while you're down there, please comment which armor type is your favorite. Do you like light? Do you like the medium? Or do you like the heavy? Heavies out there, make some noise. I'm really excited. But also I want to know how the community is reacting to this being an open world set. Do you agree with this? Do you see some issue with it? Are you disappointed that there is an open world set? Whatever you're feeling, I want to hear it, because I want to get a more general sense of how everybody is, you know, reacting to this new set of legendary armor. But on top of all of this, if any of this has striked your fancy and or other components of the new expansion, Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure, I have links down below in my description box. Thank you so very much, ArenaNet. I'm an ArenaNet partner. Any of those links that you use for purchasing the existing expansions and or pre-purchasing Secrets of the Obscure greatly help me and the channel out. If you'd like to try Guild Wars 2 for free, I also have a link down below which will take you to free trials and, you know, free experience, which isn't even really a trial. It's you play the entire base game for free. It's a great route to take if you've never tried Guild Wars 2 before. And if you'd like to support the channel on Patreon, you get access to all of my videos early. Thank you so very much, patrons. I really appreciate you. I also have a Discord, Twitter, and all social medias. You'll find me everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go and, like, edit this video now. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye!